Okay, so in this part of the tour we're going to show you the rest of the inside. So this is the main entrance of the school. And this is the entrance that you'll come to if you have any inquiries at the office, perhaps if you're dropping off a child late or picking them up. This is also the entrance that we use when we have parents' evenings. So here we have the hatch where you need to go to for the office. And you can see Mrs. Wareham and Mrs. Orton and Mrs. Scripps in there at the moment. Okay. So this is the entrance area. Here's all our staff as they are at the moment. Obviously do look on the website at the staff pages if you want to know who the other members of staff are. Coming down this corridor, we come to Mrs. Orton's office. And as if by magic, I think she may have appeared back at her desk again. Hello! Okay, thank you. Down that end is our staff room. First aid room. Oh, these pictures here were done by Year 3 this year. They're all our members of staff that the children painted portraits of. Resources room. This is going through into the dining room. At the moment it's set up slightly differently for a group of children to use, but it will look more like the other part of the room when you come back in September. So this is what it normally looks like. Those of you that do after school club, you will recognise this, as this is where you come for that. This room here is a staff office. Here, if you have a school dinner, this is where you'll line up and collect your school dinner from. Okay, so here we're now going to come into Year 5. So this is Miss Gilliver's room. Again, set up slightly differently for our Year 6s at the moment. And our other Year 5 classroom. Okay. This area is a little sort of nurture room, breakout room, where some children may come to do groups. If we walk through this, oh, actually, I need to move back to this bit here, reverse, rewind. This is where some of you will get reading books from to take home. Come back through here. And we're now going into Year 4. This area here is a courtyard area that we're sort of developing at the moment. So maybe as part of the school council next year, there'll be some plans to design what happens in here. We're hoping to make it an outdoor learning area. So this is into Year 4. Again, set up currently for Year 6 children. And into the other Year 4 class. Again, set up currently for Year 6. And from this room we come into the hall. Again, we're using it to store some furniture that we don't have in the classrooms at the moment. But this is where the children will come for collective worship when we're able to have it, and indoor PE lessons. So the Year 3 classrooms are just down the corridor there, just where I'm pointing, below where the daffodil is. Okay, we're just coming down now to the Year 6 corridor. The Year 6 classrooms are the only classrooms in the school that don't have toilets within the room. They come out of the classroom to go to the toilet, and these toilets are used at lunch times and break times in normal times when the children are outside playing, by all of the children. I suspect in September they'll still be using their classroom ones only. So this is one of the Year 6 classrooms. At the moment, it is set up as an extra staff room until next week, when it will be back into a classroom again. And down the corridor to the last Year 6 classroom. And then lastly, this is our library. These tables aren't normally in here. We can normally sit on the carpet, but again, we're using this room for a group of children at the moment. So the big flip chart isn't normally in here either. We're very proud of our library. We spent a lot of time getting it how we like it. And these windows look out onto the Year 3 playground. And there is the door for 3C. And one last look at the library. Here's our art gallery. You'll see Mrs. Shropshire has a video on the website. She teaches art when Mr. Clipple and I have our planning time, and she likes to display all of the children's art in this corridor. And out of the fire escape at the bottom, and we're back to the start and Year 3.